Hello, party people. So it's been a little bit since I did a pontificating video. Either a Thinking Man's Thursday, or a What the Fuck Friday, or a, What the Fuck Wednesday, or a For Fuck's Sakes Friday. You will notice that I do, in fact, use a fair bit of profanity straight off the fucking bit, because I don't care if YouTube ever monetizes me, and I don't expect to ever be monetized on YouTube. But, speaking of things we shouldn't care about, but oddly do, I was at a Walmart today, and they have these two automatic doors. The entrance is labeled in. The exit is labeled out. It's raining, and I'm watching people walk past an automatic door that opens for them and go into the other one because the first one they walked past said out. Yeah, you may take the shopping cart or shopping trolley problem as a good indicator of how altruistic or pro-social someone is, or how civilized, if you want to use that term. There is no better indicator than terrible weather and a set of automatic doors that are labeled in and out to show you how comfortable people are exercising critical thought and free thinking and freedom of action. The number of absolute fucking sheep I watched continue to get soaked because they had to walk in the indoor. They couldn't walk in the outdoor. Oh God, no, that would have been wrong. There is such a thing as following rules, sure. But then there's following rules that make no fucking sense and are actually detrimental. Why would you do that? Well, the only reason you would, of course, is because of rule of law. The law says I can't do it this way, or, social rules, what have you. Now, I will happily wander in the outdoor if it's the one that I'm closest to. I don't care. I don't care if I walk in and there's 5 people coming through the outdoor. I'll step to one side and wait. That's fine. That's polite. But there is no sensible reason why I would stay in the rain longer than necessary just because there was an indoor and an outdoor. What is wrong with people? And I'll pause for just a moment while waiting for my nephew and his 4-wheeler to leave. Okay, there he goes. Anyway, yeah, I for the life of me, cannot understand why people are such sheep when it comes to rules that are socially imposed but are not enforced. Like, no one is going to stop me going in the outdoor and tell me, no, you have to go in the indoor. And if they did, I'd look at them and go, I'm already inside, you can go fuck yourself. What possible difference could it make if you go in the outdoor or come out the indoor, which I also did when I was in Walmart today, because the indoor was the faster exit once I had paid for my purchase. Yeah. Guess I'm a bad boy. Anyway, I hope you're doing well. I hope you continue to do well. And as always, rise and rise again until lambs become lions. Bye-bye. Hello, party people. So I'm attempting to make a go of this whole content creation thing, and I could really use your support, either monetary or, just moral. Though by moral I mean please like and share, comment, send it out to your friends, your frenemies, your family, and your foes. In any case, another way you can support me, and I am changing my merch store over to Fourth Wall, which is why it still says Redbubble in the bottom. You also have the option to send me a tip on Ko-Fi. But in the meantime, until I get the Fourth Wall up, sorted, ready to go, I will be keeping the Redbubble store open for a little while. Some of the designs that are in the Redbubble store will not be repeated on Fourth Wall. In fact, I am considering moving to a somewhat more limited run sort of system for some of these designs. some of them cease to be topical after a while. I still have a number of the, let's call it the disease with no name designs. In any case, I do appreciate any support you guys give me, even if it is simply sharing it or even liking and commenting. Every comment I see, I will respond to. Other than that, as always, I hope you're well and continue to be well. Rise and rise again until lambs become lions. Bye-bye.